Have you ever met someone who's completely ruined your life? Someone who you'd consider a sworn enemy? Someone who's only there to make life difficult? Somebody who makes your blood boil? Who's that person for you? For me, it's Kieran. Kieran makes my blood boil. Now hold on, bro. There's reasons as to why I think like this. I don't hate on kids for no reason. Scarlet and Violet's DLC, specifically Violet because I chose Violet and Sarah Mox. Anyway, in the DLC, he's so annoying, bro. Oh my god! And I got all the receipts to support this. Okay, firstly, let's go to the Chill Mask. In the Chill Mask, you beat Kieran for the first time, and he's a shy outcast. So you know, he's gonna be kinda sad, he's gonna be kinda upset. That's okay, we've all been there. So how does this guy deal with it? By forming a parasocial relationship with Shrek, bro! You cannot make this up, bro! What the hell? Alright, so during the story, you partner up with him for some school projects or something. I don't know what it is about, I kinda forgot. But he ends up opening up to you, because, you know, you're the Pokemon protagonist in a Pokemon game. Pokemon games made for kids, bro. Everybody loves you. During this part of the game, I kind of felt for Kieran, you know, because he's talking about how much he relates to Ogerpon, because Ogerpon's an outcast like him. And, you know, we all relate to things. I relate to Pokemon. For one, I relate to Roggenrola. If we get 50 subscribers, I'll play through the entirety of Pokemon White with Roggenrola. So, eventually, the player character and Carmine, Kieran's older sister, find Ogerpon, Kieran's favorite Pokemon. So instead of telling big man Kieran that we found his goat, we look to keep it a secret from him and break any sort of trust that Kieran had with the player character and his sister. So how does Kieran react when his big brain realizes he's getting done like Sneeko? He blames the person with no autonomy and no choice in the situation. He blames the player character, bro. Brother! Like, dude, if I could tell you, I would have told you a long time ago, but I was forced not to by the game, by your goofy, xenophobic sister, bro. It's not me! It's not me! And then your sister starts talking about, we made a mistake. Who is we? It's not we! It's you! You're manipulated! It's misusing! All I gotta say is, Kieran, look in, bro. There's no way you're this upset over this. I mean, it could be worse, bro. You could be having to chase 3 fugly Pokemon for some wooden masks. You don't even know 2% of my struggle. I was slaving away for this organ. Kieran doesn't take it well, I guess. And I guess after we steal the only thing that makes him feel like he belongs, I guess he gets a little sad. Well, you know, it's not that deep, bro. It's just your dreams and aspirations, that's all, bro. It's not that big of a deal. Like, if somebody took away the only thing that keeps me going and inspires me to open my eyes every day, that thing being Roggenrola, I'd just take a nap or something, bro. Like, there are many Roggenrola in the seas. Or the caves. Like, dude, there is no point in brooding. Kieran should just be like me for real. Eventually, we get to the second DLC. And Kieran is so much worse. He bullies kids now. What the hell is this 4'2" guy doing bullying kids? Bro, whenever I see him, I imagine Deku's voice coming out of him talking about some Gotchon. All my life, I felt like Ogerpon was the only one to understand me. Not to mention that Charlie Kirk-ridden smile, bro. Ugh, bro, get away from me, man. Anyway, we don't really see Kieran until like the end of the DLC because he's kind of like the big boss at the end, the champion. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give him his props, bro. His fight wasn't that like bad. It was good. It was kind of hard. Not World Championship hard, but you know, it still activated at least like 2 neurons in my head. Like, be honest, bro, has anyone in Pokemon made you use more than 2 neurons? I'll wait. Cynthia and the Cosmo don't count. Bro, I can't even lie, man. Kieran could have even activated like 4 neurons. Who knows, bro? I'm not even counting. That's lost for nerds. The last 2 cardinal sins that this brother makes are during the final battle against Terrapagos. Man. Like, within 3 seconds of Terrapagos being revived into the world, this guy multiple Terrapagos. Not even let him breathe. Not even let him breathe. Hey, but like on a side note, this is kind of crazy because it kind of confirms that Master Balls are being highly produced and they're not that rare, right? Because how else can a fool like Kieran get his hands on a muscle? Then this guy tries to use it to fight the main character because he's so jealous of the main character and this and that. And then he loses the first time. So what does this guy do? He terastallizes it. This is the Terasta Pokemon. It kills everybody when you terastallize it, bro. Their character and Carmen are just absolutely destroying Terrapagos. And this guy Kieran does nothing. He's just whining and moaning about how he's not good enough or something. Bro, man, help us, bro. Nobody cares if you're not good at Pokemon because you abuse weather or use Incineroar, bro. Everybody does that. Everyone sucks. Eventually, Kieran does look in and he helps out. But by then, bro, it couldn't have made a difference, bro. Half the problems from the DLC just come from one singular character, and that singular character is Kieran. I hate Kieran, bro. I never want to see this guy ever again. I want to cancel Kieran. I want him locked up. I want him jailed. Anyway, dude, bros, in conclusion, man, I got a little mad, man. And also, I never hated Kieran. He's just like me, bro. Alright, man. That's about it. See ya.